Sorry, Panda.
That's all right. It's all right.
It
Just
would
I
have
was
been a
trying to
good
think
hero,
about
though.
like if he can't get his Undying, like is there anything that
It would
really
have been good.
resembles to it?
No. Oh, they go for the Furin in the end, so
Only 10
pretty cool.
seconds.
But is that a
Cas-
LeBron NP?
I would
5
assume
seconds.
so.
Hurry,
It's very
hurry.
flexible because Noob likes playing it, LeBron likes playing it. It could just be an offlane casual pick. Like again, they've got this double pick. Actually, they have three heroes that are all hyper flexible technically to some degree. Tiny plays 2 lanes, Snap plays, probably 5 at this point, and Fury can play 3. So I think it's easier just to look at Cascade and go, their Viper is most likely their 5. Their Bloodseeker is most likely their offlane. They're looking at their laning partner for the Bloodseeker now. I think Clockwork is very good against pretty much everything that SpiderPigs is showing right now. That's probably high up there. They could also go for a Tusk just to go for some more save. With the Snowball, you dodge out the Monomer Kisses. But yeah, I think Clockwork, to me, kind of has the biggest ring to it. The issue there is you're very weak to lack of lockdown that you have outside a hookshot. So any elusive cores come into play, like an Ember or a PL or a PA, for example, then suddenly Cascade have a lot of issues. They go for a Rubik. Okay.
Yeah, same pick they went for last game as well. They're copying their game 1 draft. Very identical up till now. So Bloodseeker is the only one that they didn't have last game. Viper and Rubik, however, yes.
To pick.
Brewmaster is there. Mars
right now.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
But think about drafting philosophy right now. Like you just said about the Mars, it's do SpiderPigs
the
value
offense right
more just picking a carry that plays into this off lane but can get countered, or do they value more blind picking the off lane into potentially a hard countered carry lane, but then you at least get to pick a carry that can hard counter their win condition, so you have the overall better win condition. And that's what SpiderPigs need to kind of identify right now. They have 12 seconds left. They just go for the drow. Okay, so they value more their offlaner being able to have a good lane because they know that Thug on his drow can beat the Bloodseeker, can give them that timing. But for Cascade, what can they pick? Spectre's already banned, like what is that go-to core?
And this is interesting because this is one of those games where Drow is not partnered by the Venge.
Hurry.
Instead, it's going to be paired by something else. So the Venge, we've talked about what it gives to the Drow, the distance, the save, the security. What do they line up with the
I was
Drow?
trying to predict Sven, but I couldn't say it because you were talking, so I was trying to imitate Superman a little bit.
I mean,
just to cover myself.
You interrupted me when I was talking about the Mars. I was going to talk about the Sven that they're copying their draft. They have 3 of the same heroes now. The only thing missing is the Brewmaster.
Just sometimes we want to say good things, and we have to chad out our co-caster.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to chad you out twice in a row because then I have to start doing play-by-play, and I'm not that chad yet, so I'll leave that to you, Mr. Alpha T-Panda.
I will also leave the majority of the analysis to you because you're obviously a bit more experienced.
We've come to an agreement.
We have come to an agreement, and this is rare. This is rare in the Dota community.
Panda. I forgot we were on camera and I started scratching my eyes. I was like, oh man, I'm a little bit tired suddenly. I saw the time.
No, you were just...
And I'm like, oh wait, I'm on camera.
I mean, this is just tears of joy in a sense, because this is a rare moment in the Dota community when people can make agreements. 5th pick for Cascade Zeus.
Nice Zeus pick. Very good Zeus pick. SpiderPigs banned it out last game when they had the Drow. It is one of the hard counters to Drow simply because you press Alt, you know where she is. Sven can then auto Superman if he's in position. You can never push high ground because of Art Lightning. And yeah, it's hard to deal with. But SpiderPigs, they have that jump, the gobble up plus tiny, the early tower pressure with the Furion. They can maybe make the Zeus feel uncomfortable. Cascade have the same thing as last game. Their cores need items. Without items, they're kind of a little bit weak.
Whoa.
Okay. Off-lane Furion then?
Looks like it.
There we go.
Off-lane Furion. That's what I was like, who do they line up with this Drow Ranger? Tree and Protector.
Damn.
Interesting. Up against a Seeker Rubik lane, a Treant might just work.
The key thing here is against with the tree, the slows plus the drow. Like if you ever try and go on top of the drow, you're gonna have to fight inside the grasp, inside this leech seed potentially, and the general tankiness of a tree. And then you have that big front line, so drow can always pepper from behind him. I think my concern is simply with Fury now going into a core role against a Sven and a Zeus, you have a very small window of the game where you can really dominate, because eventually your trees do nothing because you get cleaved. And then the Zeus will always outpush you. So yeah, SpiderPigs go for a very aggressive draft, kind of the same philosophy as game one. Play it out. They might lose a couple of fights, but eventually they're going to try and just overwhelm the greediness of Cascade, because they are a very slow to move lineup. They're not going to be ping-ponging around the map, getting kills left and right. They are victim to Zeus having ult, Sven having ult, and yeah, it's a difficult one simply because they keep picking this Viper 5. Like, you win lanes, you win the first part of the game, but then kind
what?
of just, yeah, exactly. Then what? How do you win? Win, don't know.
It's the basic win the lane, lose the game. I've told you a lot of times about it. It's just the mindset that I have with Vipers. You can win games with Vipers. I'm not saying that. It's just win the lane, lose the game. It happens way too often.
All the tips.
And is this got something to do with Zitrax was supposed to be the Sven player in the first place?
Can I tip? Can I type it out? Has tipped Cascade. No, I won't do it.
That's rough. I mean,
That
sometimes
would be a power play.
sometimes I actually used to write in chat, like stuff. Just talk with the
You should
player.
never do that.
I did that once,
Never.
or well, not like once. I've actually done it a lot of times, and we have good chats with players sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
I think the last time I actually talked in chat was with it was with when Chicken Fighters was still actually Ninjas in Pajamas. I was talking about somebody talking about Jonas's girlfriend game or whatever. And
Yeah.
I just wrote in chat, like, I have to witness this hunt. And then they thought, like, oh, I thought you guys were smoked or something. Like, not literally saying, like, smoke, but they thought, like, oh, I thought you meant in-game. Somebody wrote. Because we were still in the early minute,
Yeah.
Sometimes I might check on players, like, everything okay? Like, if there's, like, mass DCs or something and the admin doesn't say anything, just because I want to know, like, what's up, so.
But casual chit-chat.
Casual chit-chat, no, that's a secret. It's a secret.
Alright.
You have time to talk with the players anyway, outside of stream. But this is an important game for Cascade. So if this ends up being their last game, then hopefully...
It could be cascading to elimination, eh?
Oh, so it might be. But still, for them, every moment of screen time is important, because who knows when we're going to see these guys the next time, especially when next year... I don't even know, like, pretty much when the tournaments are going to start rolling out. What tournaments, what teams are going to be playing there. But they're going to have to, well, approach this high ground. They don't get... Shizu. No. Up. Oh.
Oh, he's dead, isn't he, mate? Yeah, he's gone. He is dead out of 10. That is a lot of dead.
Good luck. Absolute Chad, LeBron. Wow. Well, we're going to have a level 1 brawl. DNZ is getting chased up. Zitrax and Mastery on him. Kidaro on the other side of the river. He's falling. He's down. Thug gets to live. DNZ low on HP. Goes back in. Goes for the toss onto Noob. He's got Scatter Blast ready in 2 seconds. Here comes LeBron, dishing those bulky hands off the Treants. And 3 kills for SpiderPigs. Good luck,
The game hasn't even started yet. The bounties haven't even spawned, mate.
No words. Absolutely no words.
I just
Quality
why
content.
is it the day before, like literally the same day as the patch is being dropped, teams start getting super aggressive, super creative, super just But yeah, SpiderPig getting 3 cheeky little kills. But this is kind of what's going to happen in that laning phase as well. This tree, those slows, it's going to be able to be very disruptive. Drow just fighting from behind.
Well, let's get this laning
look
stage
at net worth.
underway at least.
Look at DNZ. He's already got bleeding tranquils, mate. 1,200 gold at the start of the game.
Yep, he is the first player to break the 1,000, and by a mile. This is so weird looking at net worth, because we have like 4 players above any Radiant heroes. And Kidaro, let's see how much he takes now. DNC, 1,300 net worth now on this tiny. Holy shit, this guy is... He's rich. Miroslav is dying. Death number 5. LeBron, can he get it? One more slap in the face. Very far. Okay, one more slap in the face. No, Rubik will get to walk out from that. Mastery turning around on Thug. LeBron can't get to cancel Miroslav's salve, but he's got Leech Seed. Well, not Leech. What's Nature's Grant? I never know the name of that first spell, but Treant might actually die here. Miroslav.
Oh, so close.
You wanted it. Thug is low. Everyone, look at those HP bars on the top side. Like, everyone is so low.
Bloodseeker's thriving. He's like, zoom, zoom.
Yeah. Still only 368 movement speed tops.
Yeah, it's only level 1 first.
That's only level 1, so yeah, it's still faster than an Enchantress. Or a Pugna. 2 minutes. Action rune. Is it on the top or the bottom side? No bottles yet.
Oh, Miroslav, though, in the top lane. Dying to
Why
this.
am I going on about 2-minute action runes? What the heck? I don't know why I said that. LeBron, though. Yep. The kill on Miroslav. 202 on Treant. Great stuff. Great stuff. I mean, I guess with the next patch, they might just bring back the 2-minute action rune.
Dude, that would be so hype, right? Bring the 0-minute action rune. I want smokes to get that, secure that DD. Enter. Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah, the good old. Or even, like, what? Okay.
Minus 1 minute active rune. It's the chase for the rune. Run to mid lane. Go on, sorry.
I will ask you one question of the past history. What was your take on level 1 Roshans? Good or bad thing?
Very enjoyable if executed well. It was so fun to see just the idea of them running in, but Mastery in the top lane though, he's completely blocked in a cage fight.
He's also trying to run.
Oh no!
Yeah, he lives.
Damage. So close.
Treant hits hard, but apparently not hard enough to kill a Bloodseeker with 6 armor. And sorry, 6+2 because of the Ring of Protection. I thought that was just a fountain. Getting some extra armor buff for himself, but yeah, that's a lot. That's absolutely a lot.
The important thing here is though, look at the vision that DNZ has set up now. He's got this double dire ward set up here. So if Sven ever retreats to the jungle or Zeus wants to start jungling, DNZ can start, you know, sweeping on in and really applying that pressure.
Yeah. Shisu, 30 HP. Noob almost gets the kill. Almost. While in top, Miroslav also 100 HP. Mastery. Tries to get to Thug. Does he have the movement speed for it? He might just be able to do it. Here comes the multi-shot. Miroslav dodges that one. Thug still low. Bloodright comes through, gets the kill. It's the first one. And they get a second right after. But Zeus is dead. Sven is dead. Okay. 2 for 2.
2 for 2. But the key thing is, you kill the Zeus, you kill the Sven, both naturally like to retreat to the jungle when things get a little bit difficult. And like I mentioned already, the wards are set up in play. So if Sven dies one more time, that ward value goes through the roof.
Look at that CS as well. Like, Drow's at 11. It's not the greatest start for Thug here. Not enjoying this lane. I guess he can still recover pretty well if he gets
It's like the same as the previous game though, right? Like,
pretty much, yeah.
Awkward start, killing spree now on Mitch in the bot lane. The game will open up when Noob and Mitch and Tiny start making plays around the map. The Brum will just fend top lane, Thug can go jungle. Like, it just kind of feels like how SPigs play. Thug is just victim to the aggression this time. Noob TP into the top lane though. Cookie and dead.
Nice play, and a kill for Thug. Looks like the Scatter Blast looked like it's going to be enough. But apparently it will be the Drow getting that one. So yeah, just like you said, Thug, last game, really, really hard laning stage with the Drow Ranger. But good recovery in terms of how the team played it out. And when do you see 10 kills on a team, not even 6 minutes in?
Well, it does help when, you know, these 3 to 4 of them were given before the bounty was even spawned, but not often, mate. Not often.
Not often. DNZ hunting for more. For some openings. Nobody there. Oof. Action rune secured for Shisu. Noob comes in. Nice 2-man cookie. Got Mortimer's Kisses, but where to use it is the
D&D's
big
in the
question.
neighborhood.
Might use it.
Mitch
There we go.
keeping
Mortimer's
in.
Kisses comes out. Zeus will burn alive, and Miroslav, he knows exactly what the Rubik is as well, and almost gets another kill for himself. Gets one at least. Kitaro trying to finish off the Furion, but Nude comes in. Double kill. Nature's Prophet survives. Another 3 kills for SpiderPigs. 13-2, 6.5 minutes into the game. If somebody's literally thinking what is going on in this game, or like what's going on with us, I just can't believe what I'm seeing here, because
it's 13-2, but only a 1k lead. Like that is
yeah.
That's the interesting
That
thing
too.
here, right?
CS is going for Cascade, but kills are going for SpiderPigs. Sven's at 53-12. Like he's having the time of his life. Maybe this is a reason why they were tipping Zitrax, because he was supposed to be the original Sven player.
That is true. But now he's starting to jungle up. Furion has TP. Tiny's looking to hunt. This is where you start applying pressure, especially we see in the previous game, he used God Strength on the Sven, went to Ancients and died. Can we see a repeat of that from DNZ? Actually TPing top lane.
Yep. Chased up. Thug does have the slow from multi-shot. The vision comes out. The
nice
toss
ward
by DNC. Rupture on Thug. He's not moving anywhere. I think he's gonna mad fight through this. Is he gonna survive is the big question. He's dropping
Zeus is
very
here,
low.
though.
Shisu is here. They will take Mastery first, then take down Thug. Shisu, Mitch is hitting him in the river, looking for the body blocks. The Scatter Blast does a nasty amount of damage by Noob. Sven is dead, and onto Miroslav. Another 3 kills, maybe? Seems like it's the theme of this game to get not 1, not 2, but 3 kills. Miroslav dodging in the trees. DNC runs. Oh, and takes the NP ulti. That mass damage being the last target to hit. And yes, once again, not 1, not 2, but 3 kills again for SpiderPigs.
Just the amount of damage that SpiderPigs present in these early fights, and look, the relentlessness.
Make it
instantly
4.
back into top.
Make it 4.
Kisses plus, yeah, bang, dead. They have so much cheap damage and tankiness. With Cascade, they are locked into. Can the Zeus get the damage behind the Bloodseeker with the Rupture? Like, they don't have these stuns. Like, again, it's another draft where Cascade are locked into barely 2 stuns and the desire of not really fighting for a long period of time. Zeus is very good against counter aggression, but when it's around towers.
DNZ casual tip there on Shisu. Zeus ulti is available. What is Sven's item build here? What's the optimal build for him here? What order?
I think realistically it's Mask of Madness into Echo, into then AC Ags probably.
I would like the AC there. Be a spicy ad.
You need a bit of armor, I think. Additional armor, just to kind of eat through what they're bringing.
I think out of all the offensive items, I think AC is the best one with armor, so that would make a lot of sense. LeBron is killed by Mastery. Kitaro, however, being hunted here in the bottom lane. He's killed under the tower. Sven comes in with the ulti. There's the Sven ulti as well. Sorry, it's the Zeus ulti. Not the, well, they have both.
Well, technically both have been used. We're both right.
Shisu, 400 gold for that NP kill. That's the downside for SpiderPigs. The more heroes they're going to give away, like in the next kills or so, are going to be big gold streaks for Cascade to kind of collect. It's like a money in the bank strat.
But like the way in which SpiderPigs apply that pressure bottom, it forces Sven to use ult to get just a Furion kill. He's now going to be off the map. DNZ is already there, being a thorn in his side. Avalanche coming in shortly.
Zitrax. Sven really can't afford to die now. He's really wanting to keep himself alive. Mitch is body blocking. The stun comes out. Here comes the Viper Strike as well. They will make sure that DNZ is out with the Mortimer's Kisses to help out Mitch. Means that Zitrax will go down. Now Miroslav, Kitaro, Shisu, also very low on mana right now. Mitch will get some more sprouts in the area. Snapfire waiting for his abilities, and now he's got all of his spells back of cooldown. Well, both of those spells of cooldown, but no need to re-engage.
The good thing here is they actually have to trade top tower, because SpiderPigs, they baited up the Sven ult, instantly then punished him after he retreats to the jungle, and they take this bottom tier 1 tower. If Bloodseeker felt pressure to join this fight, they not only would lose bot tower, they also wouldn't get top tower, and the map would be going in favor of SpiderPigs. But at 19 and 6 down, they are able to mirror the tower taking, which is a very critical thing for Cascade to keep their heads afloat. Because this is the type of game where we can easily see that level of aggression just be ramped up. when Thug has maybe even just... he's probably actually waiting for either Yasha BKB or Yasha Lance BKB, and then he's going to try and end the game.
Well, it's not a... Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think I like that build more.
Which one? The Lance BKB or the Yasha Lance BKB?
The Yasha Lance. I would like to see the Yasha being picked up.
Bit of move speed is very handy.
Yeah, I think it's what you really need. Since you don't have the Venge to swap you around, so you just need that extra mobility. Mobility at your hands, very useful. You've got the Treant though, which is good for holding your enemy on the spot, keeping the Sven away just a bit extra. Can Sven still, with his Ags, break the Treant ulti by using Stormhammer once he has Ags? He can. So he will still get the stun and break the root. Can Sven break the root with Stormhammer Ags?
I think he can out a root. Can stun out a root, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually can't tell off the top of my head. I haven't seen roots against him, actually, in some of these games, so we'll see.
This game might be something to learn, but let's see.
Knowing the game, though, it wouldn't work.
Thug low on HP. Shisu, he tried to blow up the Drow. Valiant effort. Here comes the Bloodseeker. Bloodbright Rupture. Not enough. He's going to TP out. Mastery coming in at full speed. Not enough.
Just out of range. Oh, DNZ, though, you're not out of range. You're dead.
At least collateral, but the big target. They're going to be left empty-handed. Noob with the DD rune. Teleports back home. Away from the hands of Cascade. God Strength will be popped by Zitrax. Instant push towards mid. LeBron is going to be waiting here in the trees. Noob comes back. He teleported on the tier 2 tower. Drow is also running back. LeBron doesn't have his ultimate available. Zeus is respawned and he is coming back to finish what he started. Mitch, also a very aggressive teleport right in the eyes of the Viper. But Kidaro can't really do much there. Just instantly runs away. Cascade take the tower and they back out. Cascade is in the lead with just 1k gold at an 820 scoreline.
This is just the farming potential that you get from a Sven and a Zeus. Compared to the cores of SpiderPigs, you don't really have it. Sure, the Snapfire can farm quite quickly, but Furion and Drow a little bit slower. The question is for SpiderPigs, when they have 20 kills and they have a slight XP advantage, can they find the correct kills? Because they need to locate the Zeus, kill him first, the fights are great. If they can't locate Zeus, suddenly they got the issue of, oh wait, there's magic damage, how do we stop it?
Dragonlance coming in for Drow Ranger first, so no Yasha yet. Might not even get the Dragonlance if she dies here right now because Kidaro's coming in. Mortimer's Kiss is coming in, stolen by the Rubik. Beautiful on Thug, and he's burning, and the last one connects Miroslav. Stolen MK. Not the Monkey King, the Mortimer's Kisses instead. A kill for the Rubik when they really needed it on the Drow.
Really good stuff, but now it's a Cascade making plays away from their Sven. This is the key, this is really important. They kept making plays when he used God Strength, but they now have the confidence to start trying to find these pickoffs without him.
But Noob and DNZ, is he fast
enough?
Out. Is he fast enough?
Out.
Yeah, he's out. Lucky for Zitrax there. No way you can TP out in the eyes of a Tiny and a Snapfire. You're just going to have to either keep the distance or fight it through. You're not running out from that. Hello. Not stealing Mortimer's Kisses. I mean, that one ran out. It's got great Wrath of Nature now on Miroslav. 2 big ultis stolen in a row.
Dude, I just see Viper's build and every part of me is just upset. Please don't do this in your pubs. Actually, psych. Ha, you can because there's a patch dropping.
Viper's build. Glimmer Cape.
Yeah, look. No, it's just a casual. Yeah, it's just brown boots, Wraith Band for the attack speed, and then I will eventually get a Glimmer.
Yeah. I mean, the Quelling Blade makes sense. And the Wing Blades. I mean, if you've got the money for it, Viper really needs the movement speed.
Yeah. And Cascade, they're really setting themselves up for a really strong point in the game when Sven's going for a BKB straight away just to try and get through the Snapfire damage and that instant jump. And we're actually going to see 2 big timers come out. The Sven BKB, the Snapfire Ags. This next fight will just be who jumps who first.
LeBron, super aggressive. DNZ gets the toss out, but LeBron's already dead. Here comes Mitch with the teleport. Zeus ulti comes through as well. Tiny's already melting down. And Thug in trouble. Well. And Thug is dead. 3 gone from SpiderPigs. And suddenly Cascade pull off a 4,000 net worth lead with just a few kills going their way.
Mitch completes the pipe.
They can soak up some of the damage. Might just keep him alive, actually. Shisu is teleporting back home. Noob is coming in. He's been spotted. They're pinging him out. Noob.
I think that was a LeBron thing.
Noob.
Oh no, now they know he's there. He has the axe.
The Blood Right came out a bit too early, maybe.
This could be pretty good if he gobbles up.
Oh, he gobbles up. Turn around. Into the growth. There we go. 2 held in place. Miroslav falling. Bloodseeker dying. Miroslav's dead, but the Bloodseeker able to escape. Cookie doesn't land.
Alright, SPigs falling victim to the 1x1 syndrome. But now they group back up again. They've reset. They have the pipe on the Furion. He's basically just the aura buy, trying to go solo crest. They found... Oh, just Kadar. Oh my god. Kadar. I legit thought that was Zeus for a second. I saw an art lighting. I was like, what? But they didn't find him. This game is very in the balance right now for SPigs.
I like the idea that Zeus is the one building the Veils. So instead of an Aether Lens, Blink to keep your distance, just going Veils for more damage to kind of like line up with the rest of the magical damage in their team. So he's benefiting the Viper, he's benefiting the Sven Hammer, and himself, and the Rubik. So it's not like the best Veils game, but in terms of min-maxing damage, I guess this is the damage item to go for.
Yeah, I think that the key thing here is DNC identified that Noob was having a harder game, so he couldn't go for the Veil and wait for that Ag, so he went for his own initiation. And also, they need multiple ways to find the Zeus. So they get that Blink, they get the Ags. They now have 2 forms of, let's just get rid of this Zeus. Zeus is so disruptive now.
Yeah.
They're pinging him out.
Up. Oh, he's got to be... The 3-man gobble! It's a beautiful 1-3-man gobble up into the Mortimer's Kisses. Mitch finds the double with the NP ulti. And 3, maybe even 4, as Kidaro's going to die as well. Noob!
Wards win games. As simple as that. Look at this goddamn ward placed minutes earlier. They see all 3 heroes parked up in that tree line. Gobble up comes into play. Destroyed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Simple as that. Just a bit of vision. Have your teammate around. Toss him in. And results will follow. 7-0-10 Snapfire now. Rocking this game. At least keeping SPigs, well, keeping their hopes high. Not keeping their hopes alive, because they're doing great. They're doing great. Cascade, they had a good moment. They had a good shift going on. You can see it here from the net worth graph as well. SPigs held onto a small lead with a massive amount of kills going their way, but farm was falling in Cascade's favor. Then some success for Cascade, tying it up. Then they find 2-3 kills, 1 tower. They're suddenly up to 4K, but now it's coming backwards into a stalemate.
But I'm seeing like that slow build. If Cascade was just a little bit more like closer together, playing out that fight. Of course, that was just a perfect initiation. You can't expect there to be a ward there. Now they de-ward it. Have they found him again? They found him again.
The NP ulti does it as well. This is the support in the offlaner just punishing your mid laner.
But it's the same idea, right? They find that big fight. In the game 1, it was around Roshan, and in game 2, it was this big gobble up triple man kill. Now they instantly find another pickoff. Cascade have to be careful they don't start falling down that slippery slope of just not playing together.
They have a solar
Sven
crest.
does have BKB. Sven does have BKB. They can contest it. Zeus applied 15 seconds.
On Mitch. What is the damage output going to be like? Did he have enough? He set that BKB on Sven. He's able to walk into the pit, but LeBron has his ulti available. Kidaro finds him. Viper strikes him away. The Mortimer's Kisses fly through. Rubik down. Sven is now popping his ulti and his BKB at the same time as Sven is also... Sorry, the Zeus has respawned and going onto Mitch. 2-man stun. Snapfire dropping low. Thug, he's got Mastery on his heels, and Bloodseeker's only job, keep him away from the rest of the team. And keep on going. LeBron is dead, still chasing on Thug. Shisu is coming in, buyback from the Treant Protector. And Zitrax, he's here. DNZ blinks in as well. He kills off Mastery.
Have they overextended?
Have they overextended? I think that's a big question too, because they are kind of like going back and in and out. They don't know what to do. Noob is going to gobble up one of the creeps. Here comes the tomato in towards Shizu. Doesn't quite connect though. Kidaro is also keeping DNZ away. Cancels the Blink Dagger. Allows Cascade to disengage. Roche 5k HP. SPigs, they might just go again.
They have to. The Ghost Strength's just been used. Zeus doesn't have ult. There isn't an Axe yet. So they're able to burn out the big damage of Cascade retreat, only using LeBron's buyback. That could have been a lot worse if Noob was able to connect that final gobble up onto either the Zeus or the Sven. Would have probably netted another core kill. But SPigs, one more reset, go back into Roshan. It should be theirs.
Smoke up from SPigs. What I have to absolutely love here, Medallion on the Treant and the Solar Crest on Nature's Prophet, because they stack. So that's a lot of minus armor and a buff for the Drow Ranger as well.
They're smoked up though.
There you see him. They also find each other as the gobble up connects on the Rubik. That's one. LeBron holding onto his ulti. It's actually a cooldown in 6 seconds, but Zeus is the primary target, and Zeus is dead. Anyone on the back line. Citrax with the BKB. They've taken down Thug. So they find the Drow, but they've lost the Zeus and Cascade. How do they approach from here? Mastery finding himself a haste rune. Sven, his God Strength was also on cooldown. He has it now, but he doesn't have a BKB. Mastery is scouting him out.
Are they going to find him?
Yeah, they do. They find him, toss him in the air. Still got that haste rune, but he's falling low. His HP pool ain't going to be enough. They control the Bloodseeker, and that's 4 kills for SPigs. 4 for 1.
The battle for Roshan, Cascade's biggest downfall, unfortunately. And as a Sven, he's already had to use 2 BKB charges against the likes of a Tiny, the Tree, and even the Snapfire. You need to make sure you have just every usage of BKB to a great effect. So far, one's been defensively and one's been to kill the Drow. But it's not allowing Cascade to move across the map. It's always a defensive and kind of, let's just get something out of this situation type BKB usage. Once Sven gets Axe, this might change a little bit, but still, it's a very scary window now. This Roshan, it is really forcing these teams to think so much about where they're playing. And SPigs, are they smoking up again? Do they have one? They are. All right, here we go. Round 3. Ding, ding.
A lot of fighting here. And it just continues to deliver. Let's see, is Cascade going to find some relief? Because they haven't come out in the strong end of these previous engagements. Noob goes there, finds one target. It's going to be the Bloodseeker. The Aura Carrier is taken down. Mastery, both Kadaro dead. Citrax ain't even nearby. The Sven's not even here. So SPigs have found the opening that they wanted. They're going to go to
Zeus
Roche.
being down, they can now contest Roshan. If Zeus was up, then maybe they can try and do some big burst damage, but this is the Aegis that allows you to fight into Cascade. If you can locate the Zeus and pick him off, you bait out that God Strength, you can then actually go into that high ground area. This Roshan has basically taken, I think,
They're TPing on the Zeus.
5
They're
minutes.
just jumping straight on top of Shizu in the bot lane. DNC and Mitch, they found the Zeus. They're going to kill him off as well. He just respawned. He teleported somewhere. Well, not just somewhere. Just straight into the hands of the SPigs. Miroslav, stolen Sprout. I ain't going to save you, boy. TNC double kill. They keep on going. Trying to find the cookie stun Noob. Not quite there, but Mitch is there. Nice block with the Sprout. Not allowing the Viper to get away. The 2-man stun comes out as well. Treant. Then held in the silence. Multi-shot. Kadaro's out. BKB popped by Citrax. Panic save. Needs to get back to safety. And this is just like the last game. This is the post-Roshan chaos.
Yeah. Cascade, they play really well early on. They can't contest Roshan cleanly. And then SPigs get that Aegis. And then they get a buttload of confidence. Whew.
Just Cascade, just, you know, they can't deal with all this pressure that they're going up against.
But just think about though the itemization, right?
Yeah.
You got this bots on Snapfire can always be present. Fury and TPing in to punish the Zeus, and they're just always in the fight, being super mobile.
They have been doing that a lot. Mitch has played a really key role with this pos 3 Nature's Prophet, which we in the first place thought that this just might be a support. Like, this might be a support NP.
Yeah.
Instead, bringing out the pos 3 NP to hit your item timings a little bit faster. Solar Crest with pipe. When he had the pipe ready. That was when Cascade were fighting here.
That's true.
It's been a while.
How things have digressed.
Yeah. How have
And
things
look at LeBron.
developed?
LeBron is playing this game so well, setting up for bots, setting up for top, always pressuring the split push shenanigans, and a point blank gobble up to seal the deal.
Yep.
Can we just
for
also
more.
just load up? Oh wait, there's a fight.
Zeus ulti
Oh,
comes
sorry.
out. Mitch is holding his ground, but DNZ is also very low on HP. Kadaro, his TP has been cancelled. He ain't going anywhere. It's just a fight with a couple hits, but Noob will willingly take the front line. Thug and Snap just throw in a couple right clicks, and that seals the deal for Kadaro. Viper, he's gone for 40 seconds. Shisu, he's got to be careful not to get scouted by another ward or a Nature's Prophet.
SpiderPigs have 40 kills at 26 minutes. Noob, the Snapfire, has been part of 29 of them. He is being so active, so in the face of Cascade, and really punishing the clunkiness of their lineup. If Cascade are able to get 30 minutes of farm into their lineup, play it slow and all get some type of items, that's when they're scary. But the SpiderPigs are just not allowing that. Ever since Roshan, it's that level of confidence that they've gained. They are looking very scary in this game now. There's the Hurricane Pike, there's the Yasha on the Drow Ranger. You'll probably clean out this build with a BKB.
And Svenags.
Yeah. Okay, this is the time.
Into Manta.
Against the tree. Against the tree.
Yeah. So yeah. I was thinking about the Manta as well, but no AC, no armor is really gonna save Zitrax today. He just needs to stay in the fight and do as much. So yeah, the Manta to remove the root, even if you're BKB'd up.
They're smoked up. They're looking, but it is
Thug
stuck
is a
with
prime
the
target.
Aegis.
It's a prime target. He's very alone. Rod comes out with a Nimbus, giving the vision. He's gonna get some backup. The Sven comes in, and this is an opportunity. This is a chance for Cascade. They need to make it count right here, right now. And they're gonna go on the Drow Ranger, make sure they get the kill. The Mortimer's Kiss is coming in from Noob. Very disconnected from SpiderPigs, as Zitrax is doing whatever he wants right now. He finds another one. They will take down the Viper, but they got the control onto this Tiny. And the root did come out onto the Sven. So they have the Treant, keeping them at distance. DNZ still chased up. Shisu doesn't want to go straight on the Tiny. He's gonna TP back home. Mastery TP's back home. Smart choice from Cascade to feel like, okay, we don't want to overextend this time.
They found the perfect pickoff, right? They were able to instantly blow up the Drow. Then they can just re-engage. And because Drow doesn't have that BKB right now, she was using the Aegis as her defensive tool. She did just die instantly twice, especially when Sven has that Axe. He can just disconnect from the fight, have vision, jump back in, and shield pop 100 to 0. So.
And that was also beautiful in the sense that they got the Aegis, but they got the kill right after that. Usually you see the Aegis kill, and then it's like, then what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't have to use the God Strength. That's the key thing there. They could wait for the Aegis and then go again.
TNZ stalking on the high ground. Nobody to be found though. There's some there's a nice defensive Cascade ward placed down quite some time ago inside the middle of the jungle. Spot some very key crucial moments, especially now that SpiderPigs are smoked up, heading towards Cascade. They are sticking a very close to each other. Kidaro's the only one who's not there, but this is the +5 Viper. This is not a carry Viper or core Viper even.
Oh, this smoke, this big wraparound. Again, the vision from SpiderPigs allows them to make these aggressive plays. They see the entirety.
See all.
Maybe
No.
Kadaro
Oh, Kadaro
could be the MVP here. Tanking it for the boys.
He will. What about Cascade? Buyback. They're gonna fight this. They're gonna fight this. Zeus ulti comes out. Shisu spots all of them. The Nimbus comes out. The damage is there. They will take down one. Zitrax with a BKB. He will go straight to Thug, bringing him to Noob as well. Thug is down. Noob is trying to make out as well, but he is, for now, staying alive. But as soon as that Ghost Scepter runs out, Cascade have everything in their arsenal. And it's a 2-for-3 trade. They gave away, sorry, it's a 3-for-3 because they actually gave away the Viper before, but it's going to be even more kills. Zitrax with the cleave damage, triple kill, making an ultra kill as he takes down DNC. Cascade back in the game.
Yeah, that is... SpiderPigs had so much confidence to try and make that play, but when they find the Viper, like, that is not, like, you cannot just turn and use your smoke to kill the position 5. That's what position 5s love to do. He instantly buys back, and at that point, the BKB, that value comes in. They need to jump the Zeus, and that's it. The fact that they were instantly broke that killed Viper and allowed Cascade to turn around and calmly enter that fight with that perfect setup, then it was a weird call from SpiderPigs for sure, but I don't think they should make that mistake again. They've learned their mistake now. It's if we don't kill Zeus first, or if we don't cut out the Sven with his 5-second BKB, we're going to have a lot of issues.
Daedalus.
Dire's top
Daedalus
tower
Sven.
is being attacked.
he does a metric ton of damage now.
He does. Shifting in from different measure zones, like no more Imperials. Actually hurts a lot right now. LeBron and Mitch both are going to have their hands tied with both buffing the Drow with all that extra armor, the Solar Crest, the Medallion. But they also need to get this Thug Drow to hit for a lot of damage. That's their main issue, is how does Drow survive if we not without a BKB and another beautiful lift from the Rubik. And Thug is just isolated from the rest of his crew, and this Drow will fall at the hands of Citrax. He will look for more. He's going to look for the HS Prophet for a kill. Shisu is dead though at the hands of Mitch, and Sven will try his best. 1, 2, almost 3 slices into the face of DNC and Noob. Well, here comes 1, 2, 3. Citrax free cleaves and cleans up the Snapfire. 4 heroes come from SPigs. This right now is looking like a tie, potentially, for Cascade. But let's see what happens. They need to secure some buildings. They can only get mid-racks because bottom and top still have tier 2s and tier 1s. At least the tier 3 falls onto the melee racks. 50 seconds for the Snapfire, does have buyback. Drow also down for 20 seconds, does have buyback, but the tiny, the Nature's Prophet, they ain't gonna be around for the defense.
Yeah, SPigs, they really tried to force this game so heavily, but the key thing here to me is simply, if you don't have the BKB on Drow, these fights just get really, really hard. And when you waste the Aegis in mid lane, like Thug did, you never get to that BKB timing. Citrax punished that beautifully, and he got over the biggest issue that Sven has, even though it's a broken hero. When you buy Ags, you need to be able to get kills. If you don't get the kills with the Ags, you suddenly really lack damage. He instantly gets an ultra kill, gets that Daedalus, and he feels he's in a comfortable position. And it is a product simply of SPigs overplaying their hand, not as clean as it did in game 1, and Thug just not scaling into this game. He is the what's the bad way of wording it? Sorry. He is the least farmed core in the entire game. He barely even has enough gold for 1 component, if not 2, of the BKB. Like, he is struggling. Yeah. And even when he gets that, he's still gonna die from just a pure right click to Sven now. Like, SPigs have missed their timing.
Talking about the Sven, you know what I'm starting to feel here?
What are you feeling?
In game number 1, Citrax might have actually misclicked the Brewmaster instead of the Sven.
Nah, no. This was a strat, I'm sure. I don't think we can go that crazy. Okay. Don't worry. But maybe we can ask in our post-game interview that we're not gonna have.
I would like to ask, what did they actually intend to do that? The lift on LeBron, but the Zeus ulti. Wait, it feels like there's some damage being reflected. It's the NP ulti that's doing a lot of work. Rubik's dead, Viper's dying. I don't even know where to look at right now. Citrax is stunned up in the river. The BKB pop, but he's going to try and have trouble. But he does get Thug in the end. And Noob, he's also inside the Sprout right now, trying to TP away. DNC comes into the rescue. They take down Citrax. He will get his TP actually cancelled. He's got a Gobble Up available, but he doesn't want to move anywhere. Where does he go? Where does he throw it? He throws the Tiny, but the wrong direction. There's Mastery. Here's Miroslav as well with the Scatter Blast. Does a decent amount of damage, but it's not going to be enough to take down Noob. They're on the run. SPigs are collapsing onto them on the other side. They will finally... Oh, what the heck? Fight recap. We don't need you. We don't need you right now. Now we can look at the fight recap. Sorry, that was like 1 second too early. DNC gets the kill on Miroslav. And this is the full fight recap. 2 for 3 this time for SPigs.
They could have killed the Zeus there, but unfortunately for Noob, he was so focused on in the moment. Mitch had actually locked down the Zeus without any mana. Noob then gobbled up onto the same spot and didn't then throw over the Zeus. So maybe they could have even got that Zeus kill for free, but in the end they settled for the Rubik.
Yeah,
and DNC might... No. He's got
friends. They're also fighting against a race car. Okay, BKB pop just to get... You've got Quelling Blade. He pops his BKB in panic. At least Noob is doing the work of the gods. He's pushing his friend back to safety. He's ruptured up as well. 20 seconds for a teleport scroll. Does Shisu join the party? Yes, Shisu will join the party.
Just buying time. They're trying to buy time because when Sven's alive, he has BKB, he has God Strength, he has everything he needs. He just picked up the Silver Edge as well to try and get even more aggressive. And yeah, like I think we are now seeing the effect of the 5-second BKB come into play, where if SPigs is able to kite out the fight, Thug might be able to do damage, but it's so hard.
That's an interesting one. Mitch is going to take the initial brunt here from Cascade.
Are they just going to try and force Roshan here?
I think they tried to find a fight before the Sven would have respawned.
Yeah.
And then maybe go to Roche if they got pickoffs, but they didn't.
But they have the vision around Roshan now. They need to somehow kite out the fight, and if you check the buybacks, that's the critical thing right now. You only have buyback. Actually, the entirety of Dai actually has buyback here, not Radiant.
Yep. And they just smoked up also under an ops ward.
And
so
they have
LeBron
the
is in a prime position to get everyone the Zeus ulti. He doesn't get his ulti off though.
But he has buyback.
He has buyback, but they had an opportunity. They were a bit too spread it though. Onto Citrax, 1300 HP on this Sven. He turns his attention towards Mitch. A noob comes in for the rescue. The turnaround coming in with the gobble up, but they can't get this Sven. They can't get him all the way through. Meanwhile, Kadaro, he's the one taking all the attention from SPigs, and he will give his life for the cause. Shisu spotted with the treants, but not enough damage to kill him off. Mortimer's Kisses has been used. They're going to throw it into the Roche pit. DNC walks into the Rubik. Miroslav will die. 2 heroes gone with no buybacks on Cascade, and now into the Roche pit with SPigs. They have the map advantage.
How is it so topsy-turvy? TLDR, Sven PKB, that's simply it. Cascade, they don't have the vision. Thank you for the pause, noob. They don't have the vision to really allow Cascade just to blow up this fight, and the positioning from SPigs there. You have Tree instantly tanking the gank. Then he can buy back straight into the fight. Sven runs up the high ground, instantly BKB expires. Noob with an amazing save with the gobble up, instantly then turning that not only into a save, but then forcing the Sven to run away on low HP. Like, these fights, oh god, oh my god.
I just absolutely love this Snapfire with the Ghost Scepter and gobbling up to save his teammate. Ghost Scepter up so he can't be hurt. Spits his friend to safety. Well, actually, he didn't spit him to safety at the later part. He did that earlier on. But he just like, alright, I'm just going to throw you back in and reinitiate if we have the chance for it.
And that's Roshan falling.
Aegis on Thug, and the cheese is on Snapfire.
Yeah.
Secondary save against the Sven jump.
But they have done an amazing job at somehow kiting out what should be the unkiteable draft, where you have Zeus, Sven, Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker should stop you from running away. Sven should just 2-hit you, and Zeus should just do all this damage from nowhere. The SPigs have really greatly utilized their heroes, and now also bot lane.
BKB has been used, no god strength either. SPigs might just take this fight. They're feeling happy about it. Shisu, the most important target. Zeus is in the front line. He's dead. Gobble up onto Sven. Where's their detection? Do they see him? They don't see him.
They have dust on the field.
They're only guessing. They're only guessing right now, and Citrax is out.
Okay, they're going to accidentally find Mastery because of that.
Yeah, he pops his BKB as well, and he's going to go out.
This game has gone fully on its head. We've got 82 kills at 38 minutes. Only a 2k lead, and... God blimey. This is... Cascade are just getting picked off. And now he's just dying mid. Citrax,
oh no!
Where are you, Chief? What are you doing?
Citrax,
no!
what? Is... You can kill one, but he can't kill both of them. He's gone for 100 seconds with no god strength available. Drow is alive with an Aegis, and SPigs just might look for the killing blow here. This is an important timing for them to. Thug very low on HP though. Bit of server side lag kicking in as well. Bloodright gets Force Staff away. He's alive. He will survive. They don't have to force this fight either. They're very low. Mastery's got 700 movement speed, but he's going to suffice just clearing the creep wave. Yeah, SP are out. Oh.
But now there's a big win condition, right? Zeus, he is the king, the absolute raid boss of the high ground defense. And look at this warding from Mitch. He identifies the fact that if they kill Zeus, they will just win the game. They cannot hold their base and defend that well. Sven does not have the BKB charges for it. He TPs in, big ward, and now they're playing into bot. They still have the Aegis for another 2 minutes. So this is going to be a simple execution. Oh, great D-ward though. Great D-ward from Cascade. Oh, this is really getting to some dicey points of the game.
High ground defense. Good old stuff. We're closing up on 40 minutes of the game. We have 84 kills. That's 2 kills per minute pace. We might have had even more in our early / mid-game phase of the game when SPigs had like, what, 40 kills?
A lot.
DNC cancels Kidaro's TP. And Viper set for the score. Bubble up. Alright, let's just throw everything at this poor pulse 5 Viper. No mercy.
Kill him. Yes.
And more. Bloodseeker, Bloodseeker, big pick off here. BKB has to pop it, has to throw the rod on Thug, but you ain't got the damage, you ain't got the tag, anything to hold yourself alive as LeBron actually used his ulti there to cancel the teleport of the Bloodseeker, even though they were securing the kill. Meanwhile, Rubik gets the lift onto Mitch, but very hard to follow up on that. This NP, he's got 75 armor.
He is a big boy.
Okay, 62 is the armor he's sitting on,
Or
but
if he
he's
gets living armor
up
as
even.
well. Yeah.
Living
Just
armor
don't use
and
Solar
medallion.
Crest. Yeah, if he doesn't use Solar Crest, gets living armored, life's pretty good for him.
Level up a creep
They
in the
found
back. Just harassing
so
Zeus.
close.
Forces the Zeus ulti. Kadaro flying back. Mortimer's kisses. They get the tier 3
Zoning.
tower. They're just bullying him. They're just bullying him right now. Noob aggressively going in for the BKB pop. Then here comes Sven. He also got his damage output. He
There's
wants
cheese,
to use
there's
it.
cheese.
Snapfire. There's the cheese coming out. Look, nice stun attempt there from Zitrax, trying to get to close range to get more hits in. But his BKB's already out. The Nimbus has also been destroyed. Spider Pigs.
They just need
Tiny's
to
coming
bait
in.
out this.
Thug.
Bait out the God Strength now.
Yep. 40 seconds, Aegis. 40
He
seconds.
literally could just kill himself, I won't lie.
Thug goes back in with the Indus. There's a gobble up. He's thrown in, and he's actually thrown all the way in between Kadaro and Shizu. There's the Aegis going out. Mitch, he's holding his ground. Citrax still got some of that time left on God's Strength, and Thug is gonna die. Thug is dead. Not just once, but
Don't know
twice.
about that one,
Mitch
Chief.
tries to TP.
Yeah.
Oh, BKB runs out at the same time as Citrax gets his Stormhammer off. Doesn't cancel the teleport though.
I'm a big Noob fan, but that was a bit of a yikes play from me there. I think not only did Thug waste his BKB when he had Aegis up, he then also got yeeted into imminent death. God Strength was still available for another 5 to 6 seconds. Like, all Spider Pigs had to do was patiently wait 10 seconds, wait for Aegis to blow up, and then take the fight after that. Sven will do no damage, but the Drow gets thrown into the path of Sven on top of the Zeus, and yeah, it is. That was a bit rough. What a game! What a weird topsy-turvy game. And DMZ, is he?
I don't even know.
Shopping or?
I don't even know. He's been sitting there for quite some time.
Mitch as well now. One by one they go.
I mean, Tiny's been without a teleport, just sitting in trees. He's got a courier alive, but that courier does not have a teleport scroll either. So I don't
Look
know
at the
what was-
buybacks to the game though. Just switch to buyback. I don't know if you're looking at it right now. It's just everybody knows but Furion.
Yeah, this is literally just computer says now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mitch is the one
Okay.
saying it.
So this could easily be Cascade winning the game right now with their decisive push, or they run it down a lane and just somehow lose.
I thought the same 15 minutes ago when we saw them push down mid and take the mid racks, and it was like, okay, they can't get Megas, but this is a chance for Cascade to tie the series. Okay, casual leveler drops as well. Does he take it? Does he keep the minus armor? He takes the leveler. Sven
He
now
does wanna
destroys buildings.
Yep. And heroes. He's gonna right
And
click a lot,
heroes.
crit a lot. Yeah. Whew, it's a big crit.
25% bonus. Not like Sven hits hard
Spider
already.
Pigs will be kicking themselves now when they watch back this game and go, why did we force that fight so hard, but why did we not just wait?
Do you, honestly, if you're any player on either side of the team, press F6 on your keyboard, look at the team net worth, and is that your heart graph?
It's just a roller coaster of emotions, I won't lie. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. This game is...
For
The
us,
whole
we're just like,
construct-
what the heck's happening? But for the players, they must be like, oh god, oh yes, oh god, oh yes, oh god. It's like,
The whole construct of Dota is kind of out of my mind now. I feel like... Can we get the patch for Game 3? I think that if we go to Game 3, that's I think what we need to truly decide
Wow.
between these teams. We need the patch.
wow, that's...
Put their wits to the test.
I don't know what to think, what to say.
Spider
This
Pigs,
is
they are just
literally,
trying to hold
we
their
are
base though.
literally suffering from pre-patch hangover. But it hits harder the closer we're getting. Alright, Nimbus on top of
Citrax
you.
is
Pops his
going in.
BKB. Here comes Citrax, just baits out the Stormhammer. He pops his BKB as well. He doesn't use his God Strength though. LeBron comes his
has
ulti,
buyback.
connects on 2. DNC, he's isolating Shizu and Miroslav on the left side. Mitch coming in from the right side, bullying Kidaro. Mortimer's Kisses comes out. DNC taking himself a safety distance. Citrax, he's invis. He finds the Thug. Thug pops his BKB. Sven has no BKB right now, so we need to keep that in mind. LeBron will go down instantly. DNC with a toss. Citrax is down. Mitch will get that kill. Noob, he does have the advantage for Miroslav, and he's down. Sven also buys back. TP's on the outpost, but the party's already over.
But yeah, exactly. The party's gone, mate. The parents have come home. They've kicked out the kids and gone no more. And Zitrax's like, oh, but no. So now there's another time where SpiderPigs will have buyback advantage. Cascade, they got a little bit giddy. They ran it down mid, and with Sven having no buyback, the script now changes a little bit, right? It's the idea of, okay, don't kill the Zeus. Well, sorry, they still need to kill the Zeus, but if Sven dies in the next fight, this. SpiderPigs somehow finding ways to keep themselves in a game where they should be in so much difficulty.
Sven, that last fight, he did 1/6 of the damage. It was all about Zeus. Zeus was the only one who got damage out, and that's also him just tossing an ulti, getting 1-2 spells off. Sven spent his entire fight with 1 getting away, gets his BKB, he pops 1 BKB from the enemy. Then he's like, I have God Strength on, I have the surprise advantage. Oh, there's a casual sentry down on the ground. This one right here that was popped in the fight spotted Zitrax in his Silver Edge, allowed Thug to survive. Pops his BKB, touches the Stormhammer, and then it's like, oh wait, Sven doesn't have a BKB now. And just gets Tiny on top of him to bully him, toss him in the air. Thug gets free shots. I mean, this is probably what Legolas was feeling right in the Lord of the Rings movies.
You got to check Roshan here if you're dire. You've forced Cascade to really retreat back. Like, the fact there's not a courier or anything scouting out this Roshan.
Da-da-da.
Go, noob. Go, noob. Have the intuit. Go, noob.
Just take a glimpse at Roche. No.
But they have the vision.
Do
they
they
have
want to
complete
fight, rather?
camp control.
Do they want to fight, rather? Looks like it. Okay, Mitch is dropping low mastery.
He has buyback.
That Abyssal Blade.
Bashed.
Able to control, but Thug is also dealing a nasty amount of right clicks. Zitrax has finished off Noob on the right side, and here he comes. Here he comes, the BKB from Thug, but he's all alone, and he's trying to man-fight everybody. He's got a Hurricane Pike, but he will almost get the Bloodseeker down instead. He dies himself. DNC takes down Mastery with that aggressive blink in. Shizu, he's reflecting half of the spells backwards, but SpiderPigs have just lost 4 heroes. I don't know what to say, T.
They're trying to utilize the buyback advantage right now. I think if they all mass buyback, they can take this fight. Zitrax doesn't have ult. This is going to be the game-deciding play right now. It's very sloppy. I'm not even going to knock that. But they have potentially just secured themselves this Aegis Cheese Refresher Roshan. And there is a DD bottom. This is no buyback for Bloodseeker, 90 seconds. You can't end the game, but you've taken away a big resource.
If this is really down to it, there's a refresher that you can, either use for a LeBron to get a double ulti or Thug double BKB. Okay, it's going for the Treant. Treant gets double ulti. I would have liked it. I would have liked it to see on the draw.
Okay. The issue is she doesn't have the inventory to do that. Sure, she could take away the Wraith Band, but I think for LeBron, the 48-minute Wraith Band, watch out. But
he could take it on the Wraith Band, but yeah, I agree.
But I think the LeBron could just buy a blink and then sit really far back, wait for Sven to Stormhammer in, Once he connects, you instantly overgrowth, you then refresh overgrowth again, his BKB is wasted, his overgrowth, his ult will be wasted, so... Yeah, SpiderPigs, they have to make sure this next fight is clean from them. Like that in that last fight, it was so sloppy in the construct because Sven was able to kill off Noob. Mitch just TP'd wildly into the entirety of Radiant into a Abyssal Blade Bloodseeker that prevents him from TPing out like he tried to so ambitiously. But at least now, they are going up into the high ground. Sven does not have BKB. Bloodseeker does not have buyback. Sure, they're not going to be aware of that because it's a gold buyback, not a timed buyback. But they need to find a pick-off because look at the buybacks. Once again, the entirety of SpiderPigs now don't have buyback. They either make this miracle play where they win the entire team fight and kill the Sven and win the game, or they have to wait 6 minutes and just try and win another fight where they have buyback advantage. Like, I don't see this game ending anytime soon.
Well, if it is a deciding game, then I guess let it roll. I mean, honestly, it's been a bit goofy. It's had its moments. I don't think we're still... I almost feel like we haven't even seen half.
DNZ's
Pick up the
gonna get
toss on
picked off.
Tiny. He's out. That's a gem on the ground. Yes, sir. Emmer finally spots. Okay, double gem on Rubik. Let's go. Double the vision.
So buyback from
Just
Tiny
kidding.
now. This is Cascade's time to maybe give it a cheeky little run down the lane.
Yep, and I wonder what SpiderPigs can do with their big items. Their refresher shards, their cheeses, their Aegises.
So they have no buyback on Dire, so they have to utilize this Aegis to such a great effect where he's able to tank up the initial damage, then BKB and escape. He's trying to get level 25 as well.
Okay, Drow's
Oh, he has to-
BKB. That comes off really heftily.
Yeah.
However, the Mortimer's Kiss is stolen by Rubik. Take a bit of damage on the Nature's Prophet. Not too much, though, but a little bit of harassing, a little bit of bullying. Miroslav in big trouble. He's dead. LeBron, well, he didn't really get anything out of that. He's got that refresher shard for absolutely nothing. Citrax finds Thug, and you ain't gonna run anywhere. Your Aegis will pop. Mitch is gonna die as well. We thought that this might still keep on going, but Cascade, they style it out. They absolutely destroy SpiderPigs in this last fight. We are going to a game 3. Unbelievable.
I really don't know what to say. I think props to Cascade for being able to close out this game eventually. It did take 51 minutes, but you have to really raise some questions to SpiderPigs. They're the team that have been playing in Epic League Division 2. They've had so much more exposure to better teams, but their execution in this game, especially when they eventually clawed their way back into a game that they initially threw, I don't know. Like they fight at Roshan. They use all their buybacks in a fight that they should maybe be better positioned for. DNZ getting picked off at the 15-minute mark just kind of throws the entire game away, and it's a really, really rough game. But it was fun to watch in the clowniness and the amount of kills that we got to see. But yeah, I'm kind of lost for words. I think Cascade, they are really, really aggressive, but it's a roller coaster of emotions, mate. And let's just go to game 3. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, let's just go to game 3. I totally
Yeah.
agree with you here. We're not even going to jump into our cameras. We're just going to take a
No.
tiny break here.
Yes.
We will come back with game number 3, see what happens, who's the winner, who is going to drop out of this tournament. We'll see you after the break.